Hi everyone and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and today we've got Suzanne Wantland joining us from the YMCA, and she's going to tell us all about Camp Adventure, and it's a great way for our kids to have fun this summer. Here she is.
So right now we are doing the Essential Child Care Service, and that will go on through the summer. And we also have our ever popular Camp Adventure, and they'll both be starting at the very end of May and going until school starts. At Camp Adventure, we do a variety of activities. So they do sports, they do crafts, they'll come and swim. We have some field trips that they'll do, and everything is in small groups with staff that we have leading all of that. And so they can actually drop them off as early as 7 a.m. and they can pick them up as late as 6. The first date is the 24th. And some of the Bristol, Virginia children won't be out then, so they can join us at the 1st of June. So they sign up for a week, but then they can pick the weeks that they want to do. It's not all inclusive, so that they can say if they have different with custody or vacations or other things that they're doing, other activities, other camps, they can schedule around them. We are starting to fill up fast, and so you can get on our webpage. You can also call the Y, and we can send you information, or you can get it right off the webpage. So we're doing swim lessons. We're doing the Float for Life. We're also doing group lessons, and we're doing private lessons. And the Float for Life, they're about a year old to 3. And then from 3 to 12, we do the group lessons. And then from there on, we have some club things that we can do with them, as well as private lessons, and that goes all the way up until senior adults. At the Y, we have the stay and play for those that are 6 weeks to 5 years. And then at 5 years, they can either stay and play, or they can go up to the kids' gym, where we've got a climbing wall and a big apparatus. And we also have programs, so we have like the summer camp, we have the swim lessons. Once COVID relaxes, then we'll have youth sports again. So there are different things that they can do. So once a parent comes and they want to work out, then they can put their children in our care and work out.
Thanks so much for all of that information. Well, up next, we have someone joining us from the YWCA. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols. Well, up next we've got Jennifer Gozovich from the YWCA. She's going to tell us all about a way you can buy a special bouquet for your mother, and it will benefit the YWCA. Here she is.
Hi Sheridan, thank you so much for having me again. My name is Jennifer Gozovich, and I'm the project manager here at the YWCA of Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. I'm so excited to tell you all about an exciting fundraiser that we have going on right now through Thursday, May 6th. We are once again giving twice the love to the community. Our flower fundraiser was so successful a couple months ago that we just had to bring it back for Mother's Day. For $35, you can purchase a beautiful bouquet of flowers for your mom or someone special in your life. You can go to our website at ywcatnva.org to purchase your flowers, and the pickup will be on Friday, May 7th. We are so excited because this fundraiser was so successful last time. Proceeds from the fundraiser are going to go back to our both child care centers, and we love to see our children outside playing in this beautiful weather that we've been having recently. So the proceeds from the fundraiser will go to help spruce up our outdoor locations for those kiddos. We're so excited to have a great community that will support the YWCA and also our child care centers. Since the pandemic started last March, we have been able to help over 123 families of essential workers have child care while they're at work. And also we've put in over 50,000 hours for our children. So to order your Mother's Day bouquet, you can go to YWCATNVA.org, and for $35, you'll get a beautiful bouquet for your mom or someone special. Again, the pickup is on Friday, May 7th at either our State Street location or at our Wellmont Child Development Center. Thank you so much for having me again. Have a happy Mother's Day.
Thanks so much for all that information. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols. Well, up next we've got Terry Napier with the city's Parks and Recreation. He's going to tell us all about the Slater Center reopening and lots of summer activities. Here he is.
After about a year break due to COVID and everybody's concerns for everybody's safety, I think we're finally to a point where talking to the health department and other officials, we're gonna try and resume some activities at the Slater Center. We're in a registration phase now. As people have been here before know that we require registration annually, and that's just to gather relevant information for us, as well as First Tennessee District, where we report all of our data and get some of our grant funding from. So we're in a 2-week registration period. You can register online. You can come here and fill out a paper copy. And the way we've got it for reopening, just to keep the crowds down, we've split birthdays odd and even. So we got Monday and Wednesday, or Tuesday and Thursday based on your birthday. And then Fridays, anybody who hasn't been here before, in order to use the exercise rooms and the equipment, you have to go through an orientation. So Fridays are going to be reserved for orientations or registrations. Anybody can come on Friday to register. Staff's here to help and get you through that to register for the facility. And there's some information we need. There's a couple different insurances. If you live outside the city, that will actually pay your membership if you have Silver Sneaker, Silver and Fit, and some of those other on your Medicare Part B insurance. So we want to get all that data and make sure that we got all that taken care of. And so when we start back, it's going to look a little bit different. We have number restrictions on all of our rooms. The exercise rooms will only use half the equipment, so we'll only allow about 8 people in those rooms. Half the equipment will be taped off where you can't use it, and we'll flip-flop that equipment every day so we don't wear out one treadmill and the other one sits there unused. Exercise classes will all be in the gymnasium. We've got it marked off for social distancing. There's a dot, so there's only 40 people per class, and you'll stay around your dot, and you'll go to the front desk. You'll pick up a disc, so there'll be 40 discs for each class. So when you come in, if you want to take exercise class A, you get the disc for that class, and you have to have that disc to get in the room. That way we keep count on how many people come and go. Billiards room is limited to 8 people. We're not allowing any spectators, just the people playing on the tables. Same thing, you'll pick up a disc if you're going to go play pool, and that way we control the number of people in the room. No spectators in the room. Part of the thing with the community center, the senior center, is socialization, and we know that's from talking to folks, that's really what they miss. So we are setting up some tables in their cafeteria. Even though we're not serving any meals, we're not doing any snacks, we've got some tables set up, everything distance out, and we'll let 3 or 4 people with masks sit at a table so they can socialize and catch up what's been going on for the last year. So we want to try and ease back into things, but we still want to be safe. Numbers still are not great. More and more people are getting the vaccination, so at least in the older population it's getting better. And then after a couple weeks, we'll look at getting back into some of our art classes and maybe some of the card games and stuff, but we'll just see how it goes, what our numbers are, and we'll start opening one-on-one fitness classes and get some of those things back going. So just kind of easing back into it, and we still have some people that aren't comfortable coming out, and that's fine. Come when you're comfortable, and we'll see how things go. So that's our plan for the senior center. Some of the other things going on in the park, of course, the Nature Center is back open. Screening and mask required to enter. We'll start looking at some of our group hikes and classes now. Groups will be smaller, more controlled. They're working on their summer camp, and again, summer camps will be scaled back. We'll have smaller numbers for camps, and obviously, everything we do in all of our programs will look different. So look for things coming out of the Nature Center as far as summer camps for youth, some of the adult stuff oriented hikes and so forth. Other activities at Steel Creek Park, golf is pretty much back in full swing. Carts rented. The only thing is we're still requiring masks if you come into the building, and just ask that you practice social distancing as best you can. Train is scheduled to open around Memorial Day weekend. We may open a week early just to make sure we got all the bugs worked out, but we're getting all that stuff checked off and tuned up right now. Planned, same for the splash pad. We intend on opening the splash pad Memorial Day weekend. So everything at Steel Creek Park should look normal, as normal can be, by mid to end of May. Disc golf is wide open. Disc golf's never been slowed. It's an all outdoor and stays spread out pretty good anyway. So shelter rentals resumed 1st of April. If you want to have a party, picnic, whatever, you feel free to do so. Just call and get a reservation. The picnic tables throughout the park that are uncovered, those are first come, first served, so you don't need a reservation for those. Tournaments and activities at White Top Creek Park. Even though White Top Creek Park is currently a vaccination station for Sullivan County, through the week we've got it worked out where we're still able to let our soccer users use the upper soccer fields, and then on weekends we're still hosting our director-driven tournaments. We just moved the health department stuff out of the way and then reset it on Monday morning. So all those things are back to the new normal. We're working on Haynesville Pool. She's old. She built in '64. She's showing her age, but with some patching and painting, and we'll get the water back in her. And the plan is to open up Memorial Day weekend. Right now, the biggest issue with opening the pool is staffing. We need lifeguards, and we'll train you. So if you want to be a lifeguard, contact us here at Slater. Contact Mike Music. We'll make arrangements. We'll do the in-house training. We'll get you certified to be a guard, and then we'll let you sit by the pool in the sun and pay you to watch people swim, and keep things under control. So that's kind of the plan for summer, and trying to get back to some normalcy. We're working on booking music for downtown, which usually starts in June. So look for some announcements to come on upcoming music downtown. We're working with all of our partner agencies that normally do things in our parks, and trying to get things open back up as safe as we possibly can. So a lot of work. We need people. We've got a ton of summer seasonal positions. We've got some part-time positions, and we've got some full-time positions. So if you know somebody's looking for a job, if you're looking for a job, certainly go to the city's website. We have lots of opportunities there. And of course, the farmers market, State Street Farmers Market will kick back off first Saturday in May, as she has for many years. We'll be starting this year back in the City Hall parking lot, just simply because that gives us a little bit more room to spread out. And as things go along, we'll see how it goes, and then we'll make decisions moving forward. But we look forward to getting our vendors and our customers back, and getting some fresh vegetables, homegrown products, and crafts, and all those wonderful things you get at the farmers market.
Thanks so much for all of that information, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.